Hi everyone! So today I'm going to make my very first project using these watercolor papers, and I drew an outline of the picture that I'm going to scrap, and I don't have a technique for this. I just played around with it because I've never used watercolors before. So I'm trying to make an ombre effect for this background, and I just started out with a piece of basil white cardstock. It's textured cardstock. I think it's called Avalanche. And so I'm just playing with the colors and using, you know, the different blues and lighter to darker, and then trying to blend in where they meet in the middle. And it was pretty easy and fun to do. And so now that it's done, I'm just gonna dry it with my heat tool, and then I'm gonna flip over the paper and dry it on the back a little bit, just to make sure it's thoroughly dry before I start trying to scrap. And now I'm getting some glitter paper. I'm going to use two different kinds of glitter paper for the layers, and I'm also going to use vellum. It's a very minimalistic look for me anyway. This layout is. Sorry about that. I wanted to use the Glitzy Glitz paper pad by DCWV, but they don't have any blues. So this is the American Crafts POW paper in blue, and it's not the right shade of blue, but it's close enough and you don't see a whole lot of it, so it just kind of adds a pop that we need for this layout. And this that I'm opening right now is Stampin' Up's glitter paper, or I think they call it glimmer paper instead of glitter, but look how beautiful that is. And I don't think they sell it anymore in this color, because I tried to buy some more yesterday at a Stampin' Up party and I could not find it. After the party I went online and I couldn't find it. I only found red glimmer paper. So hopefully it will come back in stock because I love it. So now I'm getting out some vellum that I think I just got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to cut these papers down to different sizes, and I'm going to make pretty small layers because I don't want to cover up this background because I think it's gorgeous. I love the ombre look. I just did a card with pink ombre and I just can't seem to get enough of it. So I'm just playing around with the layers and trying to figure out where to put them. And I think basically what I'm going to do is start with the vellum, and then I'm going to add glitter, and then vellum, and then glitter. I just want to separate the glitter papers without covering anything up. And that white glitter paper is actually from Joann's. In the section where the paper is sold, it's sold by the sheet, and when that goes on sale for like $5 for $1 or whatever, that's usually when I stock up on paper, and that's where I got that white glitter paper. So now I'm just going to adhere all the layers down, and I ran out of glue for this Glue Glider Pro, and I switched to my ATG, but I just wanted to let you know that I do use a lot of adhesive on the American Crafts POW glitter paper because it's got a plastic lining on the back, and it's a little bit harder to stick than regular paper. So yeah, I use more adhesive for that. So now I think I'm getting some punches, and I know better than to try to punch glitter paper with a punch, but for some reason I thought it might work. I think because the POW paper is so thin, but it didn't work. So I turned to my trusty Sizzix dies, and I'm over at my Vagabond right now using the Movers and Shapers snowflake dies and cutting out some snowflakes in blue and some in silver. And I don't cut out a whole lot. I think I did 4 of each color, or maybe 3.5, because one of them I messed up on. I don't want to just fill the page with embellishments. I really want it to focus on the background and the photo. So that one snowflake over on the right hand side of the page, it got messed up because I didn't line up the paper correctly, so I just cut it in half, and then I'm going to glue it to the paper, the background paper, as if it's falling off the paper. So I'm just going to adhere these down with glue dots. Glue dots work really well on the POW paper. And that's pretty much it, except for my title. Oh no, I do borders on the top and the bottom. So I'm going to cut a crooked border of the white glitter paper for the top and the bottom, and then a little tiny strip of the Stampin' Up! Paper and layer those on both top and the bottom of the page. And this was a really quick layout. I mean, it didn't take me any time at all to do. It was really fun, and the watercoloring is just, I think that's my new favorite thing. And I wish I could remember who I saw using them first. There's a gal that did, the reason I bought them was because I saw a girl who does process videos, and I want to say her name's like Giddy4 or something, or Laura, or I don't know. I can't remember, but she used the watercolor paints to paint a border around her page, and I thought that was so cool, and that was why I bought them, because I want to try that. So I'll probably do that in one of my next few layouts. So now I'm over getting my thickers, and I bring over 2 of my bins. I have 3 bins full of thickers, and they're all separated by color in these Ziploc bags. And I was looking for a blue, but I couldn't find the right shade. So then I get my other bin out, and I'm looking for white and silver just to see what would look good. And I find some do-it-yourself thickers, and I decide to make my own glitter thickers. So I'm going to use these Dear Lizzie white glitter letter stickers for the first part of the title, which is Baby It's Cold. And for the second part of the title, I'm going to make my own letter stickers using the do-it-yourself thickers and some glitter. And if you haven't done this before, it's pretty easy and it's fun. It's a little bit messy because anything with glitter, of course, is messy. But it was a lot of fun to do. So I'm just straightening up the letters that I've got down now. And then I'm going to get started on my do-it-yourself thickers. So I was just picking out a font because all of the do-it-yourself thickers, the fonts are really big. I didn't have any with small fonts. So I chose this one, and I'm going to stick them straight down to my mat. And when you stick them down, before you put anything on the top of them, whether it be glitter, micro beads, flocking, whatever, you want to make sure that it's stuck all the way down to the mat, because if anything gets underneath it, it won't want to stick. So you just peel off the top of the letters, and it's really, really sticky. And then I'm getting my glitter now, and I'm using the Ranger Stickles glitter. It's dry glitter, and I think this color is called Waterfall. It's just beautiful. And if you haven't tried this kind of glitter, it's very, very fine, which I prefer most of the time. And now I'm burnishing the glitter into the sticker with my finger, and I pushed down really hard just to make sure that it got in there, and I went and made like little circles. I just want to make sure that the glitter doesn't come off a lot on my layout. So I just brushed away some of the extra, and now I'm laying them down on the layout. And when you put these down, they're a little hard to work with because they're so flimsy. It's like a thin foam, so they don't necessarily lay flat, and you have to make sure that the shape is exactly how you want it. Like when I laid down the the O, it doesn't really want to hold the O shape. So you have to kind of be careful because they're pretty sticky. So on the U there, I missed a little piece, so I just put some more. I think I put diamond glaze on it and then dropped some more glitter on it. So now I'm just going to try to clean up my glitter a little bit. And it's funny because I went to get my hair cut later yesterday after I made this layout, and I was looking in the mirror while a lady was cutting my hair, and I noticed that I had like blue glitter all over my face. I have no idea how it got on my face, but it was everywhere by the time I was done with this. So now I'm done, and I'm just going to show it to you up close. And I really like how it turned out. I hope you liked it, and I hope you'll give those thickers a try and some of the glitter paper and maybe the watercolors. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.